Now we need to understand our strengths and weaknesses. If you know them, you can play your game better, smarter, and you will be faster. And in this lesson, your objective is to think strategically about which areas you should start focusing on. Open second tab, Understand tool, and do this by following 3 steps. We divided strategic thinking into 8 different areas. And now we need to assess where are we weak, where are we average, and where have we advantage. Then we're going to identify 4 types of leverage points. Leverage points is where you can have a leverage, right? Maybe you have a weakness some area, where maybe you have advantage some area. Maybe there's some obvious leverage point from the vision that you did previously. The unexpected leverage point that you or your competition would normally overlook. And your goal is to select up to 3 leverage points to focus on now. So let's walk through you from these 8 strategic areas. First is the core customer. Who are you selling? Second is your product. What are you selling? Third one is your pricing. How do you price your product and your offers? Then it's the feeling. How does people feel when they interact with your product? They get your product or service. How do they feel? Like physically, how do they feel? Then delivery. How are you delivering your product? Execution. Maybe you're doing something in a company that's a weakness, or maybe you're doing something as an operation-wide, you're executing somehow your operations as your strength. Your team. Who do you have? Who are you working? Who work for you? What kind of people you have? Maybe you have there some weakness or some strength. And offer. What exactly are you offering to your customers? So let's speak about each of these areas more closely now. So this is strategic thinking tool, Understand. And here we need to define our strengths and weaknesses. So the first thing you need to do is understand these 8 areas of strategic thinking. These are strategic areas where you can improve, or maybe you already have a leverage, like some advantage on these areas. So write your name here, and you can do it with 5 persons, maybe from a team. And if you have weakness, then it's 1. If your core customer is weak, if you don't know who is your core customer, then it's 1. If you know exactly average as a competitor, it's 2, right? Or maybe this is advantage, you know exactly who is your core customer, and it's number 3, right? So write down here like the numbers first, and let me walk you through these 8 strategic areas now.